Logan Paul is a name that's become synonymous with the new era of digital fame. Born on April 1st, 1995 in Westlake, Ohio, Logan's journey from a small-town kid to a global sensation is a perfect example of how social media can completely reshape someone's life. He's one of the biggest names in internet culture, and his story just highlights just how much the entertainment industry has transformed in the 21st century. In this video, I will take a deep dive into Logan's incredible rise to fame. I would also explore the various projects and businesses that he's launched, and I would discuss the so many controversies that have often overshadowed his career. I'll also look at the undeniable mark that he's left on digital culture and entertainment as a whole.
It's fucked up if I jerk off to your girlfriend.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky question that I haven't. No, I don't think so. Oh, fuck.
Logan isn't just a YouTuber, he's a multi-entrepreneur, he's an actor that I did not even know till I was researching.
Your brother. Who does she think she is? Give him a chance.
He's also a scriptwriter. I didn't know that. He's a social media influencer, as we all know. And another thing I didn't know about this guy is that he is a pro wrestler. I didn't know this guy used to wrestle. I thought it was just Jake that used to box. With more than 23 million subscribers, he's one of the most recognized YouTube personality. He's also ranked among the highest paid creators by Forbes in 2017, 2018, and 2021. Not stopping there, Logan co-founded the popular brand drink called Prime, and he also co-founded the snack company called Lunchly. He's also been running the Impulsive podcast since 2018, which has over 4 million subscribers. As of 2022, Logan has been making waves in WWE, performing on the SmackDown brand in 2024. This is the rise and fall of Logan Paul. But wait. Fall, like literally fall, because when it comes to Logan Paul and his brother Jake, I just see them as the Kardashians of YouTube. You know, no matter what the Kardashians do, no matter the controversies they find themselves in, they still rise above it for some reason. And deep diving into Logan Paul and just touching a little bit on his brother Jake, these two brothers, when you think they're about to go down, they just come back higher. And most people do not even have this opportunity. When people are cancelled, most of them, they are really, really cancelled. When it comes to Logan, no matter how much you have a Jake Paul is over party or Logan Paul is over party, they still put their head above water. But anyways, that being said, let me introduce myself. Hi guys, my name is Jewel, and on this channel I just speak about anything I want to speak about, whether they are trendy or not. I just give research, documentaries, deep dive, reactions, whatever. This is literally my little baby. Thank you for watching. So if this is a place you want to be and you want to see my face next time, kindly subscribe to my channel, like this video, and thank you so much. That being said, let's hear the word for today. So the word for today is believe in the power of your dreams, for they are the blueprints of your destiny. Believe in the power of your dreams, for they are the blueprints of your destiny. This is from my journal, the Manifest Your Vision journal. Journaling has been a very integral part of my life. I love journaling. I started journaling in 2021, and it's been an integral part of my life. When I'm low, when I'm down, what I do is just sit down and just journal. I pour my heart out. Sometimes it could be like a very emotional dump for me. I would literally be crying as I'm journaling because I just love journaling. Sometimes you're going through things and you don't know who to talk to, you don't know who to speak to, like you think you're dumping on someone, but journaling is literally the best thing you could ever have. Prior to 2021, I just used to do the basic journaling, just writing down things, until I decided to journal with intention. And that's when I had my own type of journal. And with that, the kind of journaling I wanted, I didn't see in any market. So I had to create my own type. And because of that, I decided to create a journal that had literally everything. And that is this journal, the Manifest Your Vision journal. It's not just anything you just sit down and just talk or say or write how your day is going. It goes deeper than that. This is a 30-day journal. So literally why I made it 30 days, because sometimes we get pressure to journal, and seeing how most journals are for a whole year or are dated, this journal is not dated. So it's not going to give you the pressure to journal even when you don't feel like journaling. This is like a little guide. So in this journal, I have the law of attraction, and here I have subsections like gratitude, release, manifestation, affirmation, and scripting. I also have the brain dump. So brain dump is literally where you could just say what is in your mind, how your day was going, or if there's something that's been lingering in your head and you just want to put it down, you could just put it here, write out your feelings and just put it here. This is your brain dump. This is where you dump into and don't give two fucks. Also, I want to talk about shadow work. Most times prior to journaling, I used to go on Google to look for shadow work prompts, and sometimes I never resonated with them, or they'll just be bland. But the shadow work prompts in this journal, they are original, and literally it's just for you to answer those questions. So shadow works are questions that would deep into your soul and literally feed into your inner child. And shadow work is one of the best things about journaling. It helps you know yourself and answer all those questions that you didn't even know was lingering. And another section I have is the dream journal. So when I forget my dreams easily, so when I wake up, the first thing I do is to write my dreams down so that I will not forget it. So I created a section for that. And it's not just about writing your dreams down. I literally have prompts like the thoughts you had before sleep, your emotions before sleep, and how the dream was, and where you can write your dreams down. I also have the weekly reflection. So weekly reflection is like the name says, is to be filled weekly. So here I just have 5 subsections: what drained your energy the week prior, what gave you energy, the themes, your reaction, and your reflections and your intentions for the coming week. When I say my journal is literally the best, like I am not joking. I've seen a very few of you have literally ordered it. If you've ordered it, please put it in the comment section. It's just like a handful of you guys, but I'm very grateful. Honestly, I'm so grateful because this is not just any journal. This is a very intentional journal made with the greatest intention. And honestly, if you've gotten your hand on this, please let me know what you think about it. And if you want to get your hands on it, please get your hands on it. This is not any gimmick. And yeah, that being said, let's get straight into this video. Logan Alexander Paul, he was born in Westlake, Ohio on April 1st, 1995, to Pamela Ann Stepnick and realtor Gregory Allen Paul. And yes, this guy was born on April Fool's Day. Seriously, that just says a lot about him already. Logan himself, he claims he's a mix of Irish, Welsh, Jewish, French, and German ancestry. Grew up in Westlake with his younger brother Jake, who was born in 1997, and his brother Jake is also a media personality. Fun fact, I genuinely thought that they were twins before I started my research. Who knew? Like, I thought they were literally twins, but during my research, I found out that Logan was older than Jake. And I mean, you don't usually find 2 people with that much drama in one family, honestly. But if after watching this video and listening to my deep dive, you think that Logan is wild, just wait until you hear about Jake. Jake, to me, is worse, because while I was diving into Logan's life, I came across some things about Jake. And let's just say, I was thinking, how do you have 2 people like this in one family? If they were twins, I'll kind of understand. But Logan is older. Normally, it's one person that is always bringing the other person and calling the other person to order. But these 2 people, he's in the same pot, literally. Logan Paul, he got his start in content creation at the age of 10, and he used to make videos for a YouTube channel called Zoo.
Hey, hold on, I forget it a lot. Can I go read it?
Yeah.
BRB.
Oh my God, seriously?
716
716
52.
52. What's the street?
Butthead Street.
Wow, you're a jerk. Don't call back again. Call the cops.
Wendy's, can I help you?
Can I put in an order?
Just a second. Everyone put it in order. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me need to place an order?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me run to the front register. How long you think you'll be?
Maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Oh, that long? 2
Yeah.
hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
Bring it up front here then.
Wait. Can I put in my order?
Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to cash out right now. I'm gonna read it for you, okay?
What?
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Can I have an order of some? With,
Sorry, what's that?
an order of some.
Okay.
Can I
How
have
many of those would you like?
3?
3? About what?
What?
Hold that again?
An order of... Wait, I'm not done though.
His dad gave him and Jake the camera that would kickstart their careers. And as for school, Logan went to Westlake High, like I said earlier, where he was named the Plain Dealers All-Star Football Linebacker in 2012. He also qualified for the State Lake Ohio High School Athletic Association 2013 division, and this was a wrestling individual championship. This dude was already making waves long before he hit the internet spotlight. Personally, I don't think that Logan himself really had the chance to grow up as a normal kid. That's why he seems so disassociated from real life. And this guy has been wrapped up in so many controversies that is just so wild. Honestly, if I wanted to deep dive into each of the controversies that he's been wrapped up in, this video will probably be a 6-part series. There is still so much to unpack. Now, let's talk about the genesis of an internet star. Logan Paul's rise to fame began in the early days of social media. He was still in high school, and this was when he discovered Vine. Vine is a platform that used to let people share videos for just 6 seconds. His videos, they were filled with physical comedy, and his edits were clever because from the beginning, you could already get a sense of what he already said in just that 6 seconds. And he had tons of energy. And due to his videos, he quickly had millions of followers. But as I found out, Logan's success on Vine wasn't just luck. He had put in serious work. He would spend hours perfecting a single 6-second video. This just showed that he understood from the start just how important it was to capture an audience attention in a very short time. Those early days on Vines were key to shaping his on-camera style, and also it helped him master the art of creating viral content.
What's up, punk? Hey, don't worry, man. I got your back.
Yeah, he got my back. What are you gonna do?
Really sorry about your boyfriend.
It's gonna be okay. It's fine. I'm gonna get through this. Just need to see something. Who is Jen?
As Vine started dying out, Logan didn't miss a beat. He smoothly transitioned into YouTube, and this move turned out to be a huge turning point in his career. YouTube gave him more space to grow, letting him expand his content beyond the 6-second limit. He started making vlogs, prank videos, and challenges, and this content clicked with the younger online crowd who loved his over-the-top personality. By February 2014, Logan Paul had already built a solid following across multiple social media platforms, and he had over 3.1 million followers combined. Just 2 months later, his numbers, they just kept growing. He had 105,000 followers on Twitter, 331,000 followers on Instagram, and 31,000 likes on his Facebook page. And then he had about 150,000 subscribers on YouTube around this time. One of his YouTube videos, a compilation of his Vine content, just blew up, and he racked over 4 million views in its first week. By 2015, he was ranked the 10th most influential figure on Vine, and this made him a substantial income for his 6-second video. And by that October, his Facebook videos had accumulated over 300 million views. Logan even coined the term Logan to refer to his loyal followers. And this is a mix of his name with gang to just create a sense of community. And literally, his fans are like a gang. Like, I literally call them minions, because what the actual is When Vine shuts down, this could have been the end of Logan and many other creators, but instead, he showed a very, very impressive ability to adapt, making a successful leap to YouTube. In 2015, he began posting longer form content on his YouTube channel, and this included vlogs, challenges, bigger and more creative production. It's also very important to note that Logan wasn't earning ad revenue on Vine before it shut down, but when he moved to YouTube, things just took off. His dedication to daily uploads, high energy style, and the willingness to take risks to grab attention just helped him grow his audience. By 2017, his main YouTube channel had surpassed 15 million subscribers, and he was making millions annually from ads, from merch, from sponsorships, etc. So now let's talk about his earlier milestones. In early 2015, Logan Paul, he ventured into acting. Like, I did not know that this guy was an actor. He was also a scriptwriter and everything, but I'm getting ahead of myself. In early 2015, Logan Paul, he ventured into acting with a role in Law and Order Special Victims Unit.
Dude, I have such an embarrassing story. So embarrassing. Yeah. I was on Law and Order SVU. It was my first role I got in like traditional Hollywood anything.
Yeah.
And this guy comes up to me and he says something like, "Hey, like, how you doing, man? Like, good luck on your scene today." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, dude. Like, what's your role here?" And it was Ice-T.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And he laughs at me. He goes, "All right, man," and then walks away. And then in this scene, he gets to shoot me and he kills my character. I was like,
Yeah.
he was probably so
He probably liked that.
Yeah,
He probably like, you know what? Let me shoot him. Rewrite this scene.
Sorry, I had to mention that because that was my first taste of Hollywood, getting shot by a legend. Terrible taste.
Pretty good, you know, to get shot by Ice-T.
Yeah, it was cool.
Can't say that.
It was cool.
Could have been Vanilla Ice or something like that.
No,
Yeah, shot by a legend.
Yeah, for sure.
He also appeared on the Fox TV series called Weird Loners. He played a character called Paul Twins, and additionally, Logan starred in a couple of episodes of the freeform series Stitchers.
He's your brother. Who does she think she is? Give him a chance.
In 2016, he expanded his acting career further by starring in YouTube's Red movie, The Feeling, alongside Peyton List. That same year, Logan trained with drama coaches and comedy troupes like the Groundlings and Upright Citizens Brigade to sharpen his acting and comedy skills. In addition to acting, Logan wrote the screenplay for an adult called Airplane Mode. He described it as an American Pie for Gen Z and Expendables with internet stars. The movie was originally set to release in 2017, but it was delayed and finally came out in August 2nd, 2019. Logan also participated in several advertising campaigns, including one for brands like Heinz, PepsiCo, and HBO. In 2016, Comcast purchased a short-form digital TV series for Logan called Logan Paul VS or Logan Paul Versus. I don't know, because there was nothing after. So is it Logan Paul VS or Logan Paul Versus? But anyways, things took an unexpected turn in February 2017 when Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he posted a video titled "Logan Paul has been cut from like all of Rock's movies," where he told Logan that he had been removed from all of Johnson's films. However, The Rock didn't leave Logan in the dust. He made him the ambassador for his upcoming Baywatch film. Later that year, Logan released a single called No Handlebars, which we'll speak about later on in this video. And I watched this video and I was like, what? The song has been in my head since I researched it. That song is a -50, like trash. But anyways, this song, No Handlebars, it was a heavily sampled song from Handlebars by the alternative hip-hop group Flowbot. And this track sparked major controversy for its sexualized lyrics and its imagery, including a music video where Logan is shown riding women like a bicycle. Like literally, like the song is a -100. I changed my mind. Anyways, this led to widespread criticism for objectifying women, because literally when I watched the video, my mouth dropped because I was like, what the actual fuck? Flowboat frontman Jamie Laurie, he condemned Logan for the sexist lyrics and for using the sample without permission, and he also called him the face of douchebag entertainment. Laurie even released his own song called Handle Your Bars, and as a response, Logan didn't respond to the criticism, but after Flowboat sued him for copyright infringement in 2019, he removed the song from his YouTube channel. So I just gave you guys a little bit back of his controversies, but now let's go into a deep dive onto most of the controversies that Logan Paul has found himself in. But before we go on, I have a question to ask. If you could sit down with Logan Paul and ask him one question, any question about his controversies, which one would it be? Again, if you could sit down with Logan Paul and ask him one question, any question of his controversies, what would it be? So now let's start with his controversies from, I try my best to make them chronological according to the years. Let's start. So the first one is the December 2017 Suicide Forest controversy.
2 years ago, I fell in love with the idea of, for New Year's, slowing it down, like going somewhere that's really isolated. So we're in Tokyo, Japan, right? I figured this was the perfect time to do it because if you look to my right, Logang, I give you the aokigahara. Ooh.
On December 31st, 2017, Logan Paul uploaded a vlog to his YouTube channel that would soon spark a massive controversy. The video showed the body of a man who died by hanging in Aokigahara. So Aokigahara is a forest at the base of Mount Fuji in Japan, which is sadly known as the Suicide Forest because of its associations with the amount of suicides that has taken place there. This video was part of his Tokyo Adventure series, where Logan and his group had planned to camp in the forest. But upon finding the body, they decided to notify the authorities and also abandon their plans. Despite their decision to alert the police, the video, which included a censored image of the body and Logan Paul's group's reaction, quickly gained 6.3 million views within 24 hours.
Hey, I really hate to say this. I think there's someone hanging right there. I'm not even fucking kidding. Do you see it? I'm not even, this isn't a fucking joke, guys! That's a fucking person! No. Dude, I told you.
No.
I think you're fucking right. Oh my god.
No.
Dude, what the heck?
Camera, let's go. It's not something I really planned on doing.
Yeah. I will say, as you know, you can see we blurred the face of the victim because we felt like we should protect his identity. Authorities are on their way. This is the most real vlog I've ever made. 400 plus vlogs, and I've never had a more real moment than this.
The video was met with an outpouring of criticisms from celebrities, politicians, and people across the YouTube community. Many people accused Logan of being incredibly insensitive to suicide victims and their families, but the backlash didn't stop there. During the same trip, Logan will also face criticisms for other inappropriate actions like climbing onto moving forklifts at the Shokizi fish market. He also was stripping in a busy street. He was fighting with one of his friends and even throwing a giant pokeball at unsuspecting passerby, including a Tokyo police officer. What is wrong with Americans and going to Asian countries to cause problems? Because I don't know if you guys have heard of Johnny Somali. He's currently about to face the results of his actions because of the things he's been doing. He's so misogynistic and he's been doing stupid things for 200 people on Twitch. Like, I used to say, why do you want to become a nuisance? Because you want to be popular. Why can't you do it the straight and narrow? Because, okay, after you become a nuisance because you want to be popular, brand deal sponsorship will not reach out to you because they do not want to be associated with a tainted brand.
We have some updates on Johnny Somali. His real name is Ramzi Khalid Ismail. He's currently banned from leaving Korea. He's currently facing multiple felony charges for disturbing the Statue of Peace, for assault, trespassing, and drug use. If convicted, they're saying that he can face a prison sentence of 10 years.
But anyways, this led to petitions on change.org urging YouTube to remove Logan's channel, with the largest petition gaining over 720,000 signatures by February 9th, 2018. But come on, Logan was giving YouTube so much money, they wouldn't want to remove his channel. In response to the backlash, Logan, he removed the video and he issued an apology on Twitter on January 1st, 2018, which I'll read for you guys later on in this video. The following day, he posted another video on YouTube where he admitted to a severe and continuous lapse in judgment and described his actions as a coping mechanism. He also asked his fans to stop defending him.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned, and the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down and stopped recording what we were going through. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I am sorry. I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness or depression or suicide. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim and his family. For my fans who are defending my actions, please don't.
YouTube responded a week later, condemning Logan's actions and announcing that his channels would be removed from Google preferred YouTube premium ad program. So his sequel to the feeding called New World Order was also put on hold, and his series Logan Paul Versus was cancelled. Additionally, Logan was cut from season 4 of the YouTube's Red series Foursome, and his role in the movie Valley Girl was postponed by MGM. Logan, he was approached by reporters from TMZ at LAX on January 15th, where he admitted that he had learned from his mistakes and felt that he has been treated fairly. When asked if he thought he deserved a second chance, he responded, "Everyone deserves second chances, bro."
Do you deserve a second chance, would you say?
Everyone deserves second chances, bro.
And to make amends, Logan, he donated $1 million to suicide prevention organization, with a portion of the donation going to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. After a 3-week break, Logan Paul returned to his YouTube channel and he continued with his daily vlogs, and he returned on February 4th, 2018. YouTube CEO Susan Watch, I can't pronounce her last name, but YouTube CEO Susan later stated that Logan's videos did not violate YouTube's 3-strike policies, meaning that he wouldn't be banned from the platform. After the controversy, Logan faced more challenges, including a legal threat from a company called Maverick Apparel, which claimed that their clothing line was being confused with Logan's brand called Maverick by Logan Paul, and this led to a significant drop in sales. Before I get into his other controversies, let me just read to you guys his apology, which I personally think it was sincere at that time, or maybe I just believe him, I don't know, who knows. But anyways, let me read it for you guys. So he said, "Where do I begin? Let's start with this. I'm sorry. This is a first for me. I've never faced criticisms like this before because I've never made a mistake like this before. I'm surrounded by good people and believe I make good decisions, but I'm still a human being. I can be wrong. I didn't do it for views. I get views. I did it because I thought I could make a positive ripple on the internet, not cause a monsoon of negativity. That's never the intention. I intended to raise awareness for suicide and suicide prevention, and while I thought if this video could save just one life, it would be worth it, I was misguided by shock and awe as portrayed in the video. I still am. I do this shit every day. I make a 15-minute TV show every single day for the past 460 plus days. One may understand that it's easy to get caught in the moment without fully weighing the possible ramifications. I'm often reminded of how big of a reach I truly have, and with great power comes great responsibility. For the first time in my life, I'm regretful to say I handled that power incorrectly. It won't happen again. I love everyone. I believe in people. I'm out here. Peace. Logan for life. And personally, I actually think that he regretted his actions. And for some reason, I believe, except like maybe he really knows how to convince people, and at least he's not crying, or he did not cry, because that's what most YouTubers do. But anyways, let's talk about his other controversies. In 2017, some of Logan Paul's old tweets had resurfaced, and this revealed jokes that played on racist stereotypes about Black and Asian people. This wasn't only the controversies that surrounded the Paul brothers that year. Logan Paul's younger brother Jake also faced backlash for his own past racially insensitive comments and actions. On Twitter, people began using the hashtag Jake Paul's party is over, Jake Paul is over party, just to call him out for his behavior. And I'm here to tell you for free that Jake Paul is worse than his brother Logan. So I'm going to read you guys a list of tweets that Logan Paul tweeted that were racist. So he tweeted things like, watermelon makes your penis bigger, Black men. Soy increases the estrogen in your body, decreasing penis size, Asians. Anyways, according to Erwin Goldstein, who is an MD and editor-in-chief of the Journal of Sexual Medicine, claiming that eating watermelon can reduce erectile dysfunctioning is misleading. While watermelon does contain certain compounds that may improve circulation, it doesn't have a direct impact on erectile dysfunction. On the other hand, soy contains plant-based compounds like phytoestrogens, which can affect hormone levels and in turn impact sexual health. However, Goldstein emphasizes that dietary changes can also play a role in addressing sexual health issues, but moderation is key. So while some foods might help, it's also very important to rely on specific foods that can solve the problem. Other racist tweets that he made was mocking the height of Asians. And I noticed that he had a vendetta against Asians. I don't know why. Anyways, he tweeted, "The little Asian." I guess here we can just say that context is everything. Another thing he tweeted was, sometimes in life, you just got to sit down and ask the little Asian lady walking by to take a picture of you. And like I said, he mostly came after Asians, like, was everything okay with him? He also tweeted another picture when he visited London, and this one was just unfathomable because he said, found this little Asian boy in London, named him Isaac, nice kid. Yo, I can't make this shit up. This is literally real. Last but not least, Logan Paul, he rose to fame in 2013 on Vine, and this was where he gained attention for a short video in which he stuck made in China labels on various products, including on an Instagram star called Daniel Dan, who is also known as Nam Pai Kid, who is Vietnamese American. Honestly, this guy has a typical frat boy personality, if we're honest, because I don't even think he went to university or he was in any sorority, and he plays the role so well. So now, let's continue with his controversies, because this is not it. Let's talk about his February 2018 controversies where he tasered dead rat. And guess, you heard me right. He tasered dead rat. In a public statement, PETA, the animal rights organization, actually called on YouTube to remove Logan Paul's video, saying, Logan Paul, true mavericks don't find humor in suffering and death. It's time to stop. This sort of content has no place on YouTube or anywhere else, as it could desensitize young people to cruelty to animals. And honestly, people that kill animals, I'm like, what the actual? Like, people that find joy in killing animals, especially children or like people that are young people. Like, if you find out that your child just has a joy in killing different types of animals, sorry, I have to tell you, please take them for counseling, because it's literally not normal. People that kill cats, kill dogs, taser rats, kill coyote. Yeah, honestly, you don't have empathy for animals. That's a different level of psychopathy, honestly. But I'm not here to call him a psychopath. He's not a psychopath. He's not been diagnosed with that. But I'm just telling you the general consensus. Anyways, let me continue. This incident, coming soon after Logan's infamous Suicide Forest vlog, just led YouTube to impose an ad ban on all his videos, preventing him from earning money from views. A YouTube spokesperson stated, "In response to Logan Paul's recent pattern of behavior, we've temporarily suspended ads on his channel. We believe that he has exhibited a pattern of behaviors in his videos that makes his channel not only unsuitable for advertisers, but also potentially damaging to the broader creator community." His ad ban was temporary and Logan was eventually able to monetize his content again. That thing, during the 2 weeks that he was placed on temporary ban, he was streaming live on Twitch and he was still getting paid. He still had his money anyways. So now let's talk about him victimizing women. Remember when I spoke earlier of his song No Handlebars that was very objectifying to women? Plus size model Eliza Johnson, she actually opened up about her distressing experience working on Logan Paul's music video for No Handlebars, as she was having an interview with Psychology Today. So in a satirical video, Logan is seen riding Eliza's back like a human bicycle, honestly. However, Eliza Johnson, she actually revealed that she wasn't even given prior details about the shoot. She described experiencing physical discomfort during filming, but the emotional toll was even worse when she later saw the final video. When I saw the video, like even her face when she was being ridden on by Logan Paul, she was just there, like she was not even smiling. Like you could see the discomfort, you could see she was experiencing discomfort even in the video. And according to her, she said, "I felt kind of abused, and of course I felt ashamed when something like this happened and we kind of become victimized. We don't really realize it. We just want to block it out or say maybe it's just me, maybe it's not happening." It's a very confusing type of thing to experience. So like I said, because of our interview, I decided to check out the video, and after watching the video, I could just see how humiliating it was. And this song is -1000. And most of the songs that this guy sang, even his brother Jay, they are mediocre songs. Like not even mediocre is even like a better word. Like the songs are so horrible, like horrible. And there are people that have dedicated so much singing, writing songs, going through production and everything, and they literally have like 10,000 views, 5,000 views, and these people come out, produce nonsense, and they're having like 450 million views, etc. But then again, people like Logan and his brother and KSI come out and they release a song. And if you listen to KSI's song that was like trending like some months ago or last month or whatever, and you think that that was bad, trust me, when you listen to Logan Paul's songs, they are literally worse. Anyways, now let's talk about another controversy that Logan Paul has, which is going gay for a month. Yes, this guy said that he wanted to go gay for a month, but let's go into it. On November 20th, 2018, Logan Paul, he launched his podcast Impulsive. However, just a couple of months later, in January 2019, he made a controversial remark from one episode saying, "What is it? Only male match? We're going to attempt to go gay for just 1 month."
Yeah. Take a guess. It's Coachella, so wait, no.
No, that's not.
Bro,
You see
so
the
you're
lineup
gonna
by
do it
the way?
again.
You see the lineup?
So you're gonna be vegan and sober again.
No. It's, what is it? Male only March?
Male. Why don't you say this part?
So it's male only March. We're going to attempt to go gay for just 1 month.
For 1 month,
damn.
and then swing, and then go back.
That's crazy.
But yeah, Coach.
Yeah. But
The comment quickly sparked backlash for suggesting that being gay is a choice. The LGBT organization GLAAD responded on Twitter saying, "That's just not how it works, Logan Paul." Because again, there's this stigma that people just go gay. They come and ask you questions like, "Why are you gay?" They think it's a choice. They think it's literally, there are so many people in this world that think being homosexual or having like a different sexuality or not being heterosexual is a choice. It's not a choice. That's literally who you are. But anyway, so he came out and he was like, "We'll attempt to go gay for just 1 month." And obviously he received so much backlash. And this other controversy, I did not know where to exactly fit this next part, but I just think it's definitely worth mentioning. So in December 2020, Logan Paul found himself facing a lawsuit from Plainest Pictures over the infamous 2017 incident in the Aokigahara forest, where he posted the video of a recently deceased suicide victim. And the company actually claimed that Logan Paul intentionally posted the video in order to escape a movie deal with them, in which he was set to star, write, and produce their film, Airplane Mode. Plainest Pictures also alleged that the fallout from the video led Google to suspend its contract with them, and this left the company $3 million in debt. So I don't know what happened with that lawsuit, but whatever, let's continue. So I don't know if I should call this one a controversy, but this was quite... So there was a time in July 2019 that Logan Paul gave a very unhinged interview. So Logan Paul, he gave a bizarre Fox Business interview that left viewers utterly confused. Throughout his conversation with news anchor Liz Klarman, Paul, he deviated significantly from the topic at hand, and he went on tangents about him having pink eye and being the quickest man alive. And when I was watching this interview, even when I was speaking about being the quickest man alive, I don't know why they put a video of him running. Meanwhile, they were asking him like questions, but as they were asking him these questions, he was like just answering something different. The interview with Fox anchor person Liz Klarman was intended to discuss the fight of popularity among various social media platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, because around this time, TikTok has just emerged as the fourth most downloaded app on Play Store and Google Store. So that's why they called him to interview, but he was speaking about him having pink eye, being the fastest man alive, and everybody was thinking, is this guy okay?
YouTuber. I'm the fastest entertainer on the planet. I could be about running. I could be the quickest man on the planet. I'm everywhere, baby. I'm everywhere. Yeah, I'm everywhere. And I'm nowhere. I'm like a ghost. Liz, I do have to stop you right there. So you said you used the word controversial.
Yes.
Just so you know, I am an ex-controversial YouTuber. That's that's no longer me.
I know that.
And I'm betting $100,000 that I'm the fastest man on the planet. I'm the fastest man on the planet. Yeah, but I will say my expenses just surpassed my income for the first time ever. I just sat with my financial manager. He told me that. Like I'm definitely going downhill from here.
Did that make you nervous?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm terrified. I think it's the beginning of the end. I'm uncomfortable with myself, you know?
Come on.
I also have pink eye. It's not contagious.
But talk.
No, it is. There's a 2-week incubation period. I'm so sorry. But yeah.
Another controversy that Logan found himself in was lassoing women. So this was in June 2021. An old video from 2014 featuring Logan Paul and a fellow YouTuber called Sam Pepper resurfaced, and this reignited fresh controversy. In the video, the duo, they used lassos to capture women on the street, forcing them to kiss each of them. This behavior, which may have seemed like a prank at the time, just drew significant backlash when revisited in a post-Me Too culture. So viewers, they were appalled by the cohesive and demeaning nature of the content, and the resurfaced video just further damaged Logan Paul's reputation, strengthening the negative perceptions that were already made about him already. And in the video, you could see Paul saying, "We are doing a thing where we pick up women with lassos." The video, Logan Paul is seen telling one woman that he will let her go if she kisses him, which leads to them kissing for several seconds.
I'll let you go if you kiss me.
Okay, sounds like a deal.
So while Paul just seemed to find the whole situation amusing, not everyone was entertained by this so-called prank. In one instance, there was a woman that was clearly taken aback by Logan Paul's action, and she hit him so many times on the shoulder, and he was just laughing on like, "You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful."
Hi, sorry, pick up. You're beautiful, you're beautiful.
And to make matters worse, BuzzFeed also reported that an 18-year-old woman had even filed an incident report with the LAPD accusing Sam Pepper of sexually assaulting her. So now let's talk about the rise and fall of Logan Paul's NFT empire. One of Logan Paul's major controversies came with his involvement with the NFT craze, which hit its peak in 2021. As one of the earliest celebrities to dive into the world of NFT, Logan Paul didn't just invest in these blue chip NFTs, he also released his own collections and also launched a marketplace. However, like so many celebrities, his NFT investments just took a massive hit. For example, the Bumblebee 0N1 Force NFT that Paul purchased for a staggering $623,000 in 2021, let me bust your brain, was reportedly worth $10 by the end of April 2024. And this dramatic drop in value became another setback for Logan Paul, further complicating his already turbulent reputation. What happened to Logan Paul's NFT collection and his marketplace in the end? And how much is his NFT portfolio worth now? So first of all, we'll start with how Logan Paul started his NFT journey. Logan Paul's journey into the world of collecting began with Pokemon cards in August 2020. And this was a hobby that he picked up after being introduced to it by Gary Vaynerchuk. I can't pronounce his last name, I apologize. By Gary Vaynerchuk. So according to Logan, it was Gary V that once again nudged him to go towards the world of NFT. And he said, I spent $500,000 on CryptoPunks because Gary V called me and told me that it would be the next Facebook. And Logan said this in a 2021 interview with Forbes.
I spent $500,000 on CryptoPunks because Gary V called me and goes, this is the next Facebook. Now, mind you, in March, bro, when Gary V called all of his friends and said, this is the next, I swear to God, it's an, I go, Gary. We're all like, yo, this guy's fucking crazy, dude. It's Gary V, like, you know. He was right again. And so I stopped not listening to Gary. I didn't not listen to him, but just like everything, I wish I would have bought more.
Right.
Can you imagine? Dude, if I sunk $5 million into punks in March, I'd be worth $50 million. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
Yeah.
And I know Gary V.
In December 2021, Logan, he went all in and he spent an impressive $2.645 million on 139 NFTs from 16 different collections. One of his first buys was from the World of Women collection, with individual NFTs costing him between $160,000 and $170,000. He also bought 2 rock-themed NFTs for $155,000 in August of the same year. At the time, NFTs, they were booming. Overall sales hit $25 million in 2021. So it just made so much sense for Logan to just dive into the world of NFTs. Like many others, he was just hoping to capitalize on these hot markets because then the world of NFTs was so popular. I didn't think you could go on Instagram or Twitter without seeing a post about NFTs. Like there were even celebrities diving into it, just like Johnny Depp. And honestly, like with every other person, Logan Paul was just hoping to capitalize on this hot market, and he bought high-profile digital assets in hopes of making a profit down the line.
It's the rarest card in the world and the most expensive Pokemon card in the world.
The most expensive Pokemon trading card sold at a private sale is a PSA Grade 10 Pikachu illustrated card, which is around your neck, which was purchased by Logan Paul for $5,275,000 on July 27th, 2021. Let's go!
And as his interest in NFTs grew, it was only natural for Logan to start his own collection, which will come into CryptoZoo. So now let's dive a little bit into CryptoZoo, which is Logan Paul's own NFT collection. So Logan Paul's love for Pokemon just led him to dream up a Pokemon fusion game. This was a concept that combined his passion for the franchise with his growing interest in NFTs. This idea just evolved into CryptoZoo, which is a blockchain-based game where players could collect, breed, and sell NFT eggs. By 2021, Logan had become a big advocate for blockchain technology, collecting high-value NFTs from emerging projects. However, his reputation took a dig when he became linked to the meme coin Ding Doink, Promoted by a South Park style character and presented as a joke, Logan posted on social media that he was all in on ding doing. What he didn't disclose, however, was that he had had a hand in creating the coin, and he had also received a large portion of tokens, received around 120 trillion before the official launch of Ding Doing. It soon became very clear that Ding Doing was part of a pump and dump scheme. What is a pump and dump scheme? So basically, Logan and other people that promoted the coin, they promoted the coin to increase the value, only to cash out when the price spiked. And after the price spiked, it left the investors holding the bag while it crashed. Does that make sense? So it was worth nothing till it was promoted. And obviously, because these influencers promoted the coin, it had value. And once the price of these NFTs spiked, they took their cash and they ran. So Logan, he later distanced himself from the project, but the fallout was already in motion. So there's a journalist, I know most of you know him, I knew him during my research. So his name is Steven. He's also known as Coffeezilla. So Coffeezilla, he uncovered the truth and he exposed Logan Paul's role in this scandal. He interviewed the people that invested in this coin. Like, so many people invested in this coin that they invested like 300,000, 500,000. Like, I was so surprised. And while Logan was not charged with any wrongdoing, the damage to his reputation within the NFT community was so severe. Blockchain analysts, they traced his crypto wallet and they estimated that he may have taken upwards of $100,000 from the Ding Doing scheme, though this could never be fully confirmed due to the anonymous nature of crypto transactions. Interestingly, this wallet was later linked to CryptoZoo. Logan's troubles in the NFT and blockchain space just continued with his CryptoZoo project, and the game's initial launch in September 2021 sold out immediately. But the release was plagued by technical issues and technical difficulties. Many players, they faced transactions, they lost gas fees. The situation worsened when Coffeezilla revealed that the game's animal artwork was simply stock images that were edited by Logan Paul or his team. And some investors, they reported losing millions of dollars with no reimbursement offered. Critics, including NFT influencer XBT, called CryptoZoo a rug pull, accusing Logan of scamming his followers. Again, I don't know, for all the controversy this guy has been in, all the controversies, why are you trusting him with such a huge investment? If he opens a bank, I will never want to bank with him. Why are people trusting him? I think this is a thing where people think it will not happen to them until it happens to them, even though they see the red flags. They are like, oh, I don't believe it till it happens to me. That's been controversial for a very long time, but I don't know what is it that you want to try until it happens to you. Just like doctors, like people who go for BBLs and all these things. You've seen this doctor has bad reviews, but for some reason you think that it's not going to happen to you till it happens to you. He responded to the backlash, claiming that he was new to the NFT space and he had partnered with the wrong people who had made major mistakes. Despite the criticisms, he insisted that the project would continue with a new team that would be in charge when he shifted his focus to his new project, 99 Originals. However, things just took a darker turn when Coffeezilla released a series of videos accusing CryptoZoo of being a scam, claiming that the game wasn't even functional despite users spending hundreds and thousands of dollars. And these allegations quickly spread on NFT Twitter, forcing Logan Paul to publicly deny the claims. In a now deleted YouTube video titled "My Response to Coffeezilla Scam Allegations," Logan Paul, he lashed out. He called Coffeezilla a biased journalist with an agenda. He accused the investigator of misleading viewers and exploiting his name for clicks and views and revenues. And Logan even threatened legal action, suggesting that Coffeezilla should hire a lawyer to defend himself. I watched the video. He was like, that money that you're using for your Patreon, you better use the money because you need a lawyer for yourself. And as for CryptoZoo's allegation, Logan, he deflected responsibility and he was blaming the project's failures on bad actors, his teams, and the people that he had hired. But the people you hired, you gave them money. Shouldn't you be the one to take responsibilities to do investigations, to do a background check on them. Like, you can't just come and be like, oh, it's the people that hired that made this go down. You're the face of the brand. Is your name behind the brand? Nobody knows anybody that was hired by you. Nobody knows. You're the one that people know. Wouldn't you want to protect yourself and protect your integrity by hiring the right people and doing background check and also taking accountability? Wouldn't you?
I watched your 3-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam, and like many on this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money. While your work used to be impartial, your addiction to clicks has clouded your judgment and you've made very real errors with very real repercussions. Coffee, you took a shot at my reputation. So in this video today, I'm going to be defending myself with facts, something that you have gotten in the habit of twisting as you continue to morph from an investigator to a gossip channel. You see, Coffeezilla tried to work with law enforcement in the past, but his work was described as not anchored to truth and often speculative. He is a lopsided journalist with an agenda, and he's nothing more than the Keemstar of crypto and finance. But as opposed to just telling you, I'm going to show you some of the core discrepancies that I caught in Coffeezilla's investigation. Coffee, you interviewed the developer who stole the game code, fled to Switzerland, and held it hostage for $1 million. Well, his name is Zach Kelling. Surely, as the internet detective that you proclaim to be, you would know that he spent time in prison for multiple felonies, one for aggravated robbery, armed robbery at a liquor store, and the other for, surprise, obstructing the legal process. I can see why you kept him anonymous.
Who will be calling Z here.
I guess among many things, it doesn't surprise me that he lied about having 30 engineers and a $50,000 a week burn rate.
On my end, I have 30 engineers. I'm burning $50,000 a week.
Which, side note, is how this delusionist landed on the $1 million code ransom, but it turns out he only had 3 engineers. Wouldn't someone with journalistic integrity know their credible source had not only an agenda, but a fondness for orange jumpsuits? Or did you just hear what you wanted to hear and moved on? Because even if you're lying to yourself, Steven, you still have to believe it. And I know what you're thinking. What type of idiot would work with an unsavory individual like Zach Kelling? I guess that's what I get for trusting the team that I relied on to vet and manage Eddie's hiring process, who has turned out to be a professional con man that I have since learned fooled billionaires, the Mormon Church, the owner of the New York Yankees, and now me. And surely you knew Emilio, the gentleman who supposedly let his child invest in a cryptocurrency, was allegedly responsible for 2 rug pulls before you interviewed him. So either you missed that or you knew it and failed to let the public know. Why? Because it was a clear sign that he was also untrustworthy. You seemed pretty excited when the guy told you that he couldn't hatch the eggs.
Wait, you can't even hatch?
No, I'm telling you, it's just a picture.
You're kidding! You can't hatch?
You're kidding. You can't hatch?
You can't hatch?
Yeah, 1 second of research would prove that to be false, as you can definitely hatch eggs and even breed your animals.
Click on that. Oh, we got a duck.
And as you pointed out in your fine print, cross-hatching was available on ETH at one point, but you perpetuated the opposite as truth with your chest out.
Basically, nothing worked.
The situation only intensified the negative perception that surrounded Logan's involvement in the NFT and blockchain space. After Logan Paul posted his initial video response to CryptoZoo's controversies, fans were very quick to call him out for not taking responsibility for hiring questionable people to work on the project, and also for not apologizing to those who were affected.
Well, felonies, one for aggravated robbery, armed robbery at a liquor store, and the
Wait, not a single person thinks that any of the people involved in this situation are good people. You hired him, you fucking idiot. You literally hired... Dog! What is this? He's just like compounding the L's, dude. He's like, this guy that I hired to do scams on my audience, well, that guy's a bad guy. Oh, sick, man. Okay.
But things took a turn on January 7, 2022, when Coffeezilla shared that Logan Paul had reached out to apologize directly and said that he would be removing his video responses. Logan also dropped his threat of legal actions against the YouTube investigator. He shared the message Logan sent him on Discord, where Logan addressed the CryptoZoo community. In the message, Logan admitted that his response was rash and it was not aligned with the actual problem, and he wrote, "I called Coffeezilla today and I apologized. I will be taking accountability, apologizing, and coming forward with a plan in the near future." Following this, Logan announced his updated plans for CryptoZoo on his YouTube channel, and he promised to set aside 1,000 ETH or 1,000 Ethereum to refund investors who were unhappy with their purchases. While CryptoZoo launched in 2021, the NFTs, they were minted at 0.1 Ethereum. Logan and his manager, they also committed to burning any other remaining NFTs, ensuring that they wouldn't profit from future sales. The team, however, vowed to rebuild CryptoZoo into a functional blockchain game that NFT holders could actually play. During this announcement, Logan also issued another public apology to Coffeezilla, and honestly, everything seemed fine and dandy.
Coffeezilla is not a criminal. I called him. I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire, an ego flare, whatever it is, pride. I'm a fighter at heart, and I was defensive because I know I never scammed anyone with this project, never made any money, never sold any tokens, and I only had the best intentions going in. But the fact is that suing Coffeezilla is not going to help CryptoZoo holders, so I do need to focus my attention where it should be, which is on fans and supporters of me. You guys mean the world to me, so I'd like to announce my 3-step plan moving forward. Step 1, Jeff and I are going to burn our Zoo tokens so we have no financial upside in the game, and it will add value to holder tokens. Step 2, we want to offer a rewards program for players who are disappointed in the status of the game. So essentially, you're going to be able to burn your base egg or your base animal for the mint price, which was 0.1 ETH or the equivalent in BNB. I am personally committing 1,000 ETH to this, which is about $1.3 million right now for players who want to get out. And then step 3, obviously finish and deliver the game as outlined in the white paper by completing the egg bridge from ETH to BSC for base animals and base eggs, completing the marketplace, and obviously completing the releasing your animals into the wild to accrue your yield function.
In April 2022, Logan Paul, he shifted his focus to another project which is called the 99 Originals. And the 99 Originals is an exclusive NFT collection and a DAO. So a DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. The project featured 99 unique Polaroid photos that Logan Paul took during his 99 days of travel, and this covered more than 84,000 miles globally. Each NFTs, they came with its own perks like real Polaroid copies, access to the 99 original DAO, and voting rights on project decisions. Some NFTs even had extra benefits like the chance to decide the color of Logan's boxing gear for his next fight, or also join him ringside. Logan auctioned off 1 NFTs per day, with each auction lasting 24 hours.
Oh, hi, my name is Logan Paul. Last year, between boxing, professional wrestling, and launching a variety of different businesses, I was able to pursue a passion project of mine. I picked up a Polaroid camera and traveled 84,000 miles around the world in 99 days and took over 4,000 Polaroids. At the end of the journey, I hand-selected 99 of the best final images to mint as NFTs, where the buyer also gets the physical Polaroid. Okay, but look, the project is nearly done. We have auctioned 98 photos and there's 1 left, number 99. This project has been incredible. The community that we've built and the people who have been following us on this journey on Discord is also incredible. About 50,000 people brought together by the same interest in art, virality, stories, community, and tech. I'm so pleased with how this project has been received, and I am so proud that this is just the first installation, and I cannot wait to continue doing more originals. But those 99 days were life-changing for me. Beyond transformative, I got to live some of the coolest experiences of my life, meet some of the most epic people ever, and document it and capture it all on camera. So sit back, relax, get some popcorn, and enjoy, because these are some of those stories.
Despite his troubled history with NFTs and the broader downturn in the crypto market, 99 Originals, they perform surprisingly well. For example, NFT number 14, that is the 42-bird ape, sold for around $104,000, while NFT number 1 went for around $58,000. The proceeds were split. 49% went to Logan, while 50% went to the DAO treasury, and 1% went to the holders of Logan's Pokemon and NFTs. The EAO goal was to fund digital asset purchases and support creative projects and provide access to events. The first phase of 99 Originals ended on September 21st, 2022, with Logan pledging to use the funds for charitable causes. However, updates from the project's official Twitter account account has been limited since then. According to OpenSea Analytics, the floor price for the collection dropped as low as 15.29 Ethereum in mid-October, but it briefly spiked, then it stabilized around 32 Ethereum. I really don't understand this business of NFTs. So are you paying all this amount of money just to see him fight and him getting the money? Like, I'm so confused. So anyway, so while the future of the 99 originals just remain unclear, the project has been successful so far, especially given the challenges that it faced. Fans, they appreciated the exclusive nature of the collection, but whether the projects will continue to thrive depends on how Logan follows through with his promises. Around the same time, Logan also launched Liquid Marketplace, and Liquid Marketplace is basically a platform for fractionalized NFT art. The idea between Liquid Marketplace is to allow people to co-own high-value physical and digital collectibles by splitting ownerships into tokens. The platform authenticates and secures these collectibles, then issues tokens tied to the assets that can be bought, sold, and traded. Some of the top collectibles on Liquid Marketplace include CryptoPunks, rare Pokemon cards, and the Pokemon box. In July 2022, Logan made headlines when he tokenized the world's most expensive Pokemon card on the platform after buying a PSA 10 card for $5.3 million. Honestly, I don't know anything about NFTs, but why I literally extended on this is the amount of figures that has been spent into this. And I'm like, this guy buying something for Pokemon card for $5.3 million. Like, can someone in the comment section just expand on this whole NFT thing? Like, do you really get, is it really a good investment? Do you really get anything from it? Anyways, despite these ventures, Logan's overall NFT portfolio has taken a hit. Even though he spent over $2.5 billion on NFTs in 2021, his collection is now worth over just $1 million. And in May 2022, Logan admitted that he had lost around $500,000 during the crypto market crash. Additionally, the consumer watchdog group Truth in Advertising issued a warning to Logan for promoting NFTs in a misleading way. As of now, the most valuable NFTs in Logan Paul's wallet are all CryptoPunks, and they range from within $443,000 to $133,000. Other notable collections include 99 Originals, V Friends, Other Dates, and some Search Rocket Factory. It's also worth noting that Dap Radar, which tracks NFTs, they have been criticized for overvaluing NFTs. With no standardized way to value NFTs, it's very hard to pinpoint the true worth of Logan's collection. That being said, blockchain analytics platform Nansen estimates his wallet value to be around $515,000, which is still a lot of money, but is a loss from all the amount of money that he spent buying things. When I was researching, all this money is flying by, and I'm like, what the actual? Like, so I have another question. After hearing this, do you think that the NFT space and projects like CryptoZoo are risky investments, or they're just misunderstood ventures? Now, let's talk about Logan Paul and his pet pigs. This one breaks my heart. But when it comes to subjects like around like pet animals and them being mistreated, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I would not look at you the same any longer. But I don't know, sometimes he just goes out and he just records these things and he just says these things, and for some reason he expects people to clap hands for him. But anyways, let's talk about his pet pig. So the story of Logan Paul's pet begins with Pearl. Pearl, she is a pig who quickly became a beloved part of his family and frequently appeared in his vlogs and social media. Fans, they were charmed by the unusual pet choice and the apparent bond between Logan and Pearl. However, in January 2023, a shocking turn of events occurred when the Gentle Barn, an animal sanctuary in California, reportedly found an abandoned pig that they believed to have been Pearl. The sanctuary shared that they found Pearl in a very poor condition alongside another pig who had just tragically passed away. Pearl was suffering from severe uterine infection and cracked hooves and damaged ears. The sanctuary's post about her just went viral, and many people criticized Logan, accusing him of neglect and abandonment. Logan was very, very quick to respond, offering his own side of the story. He explained that he had rehomed Pearl in 2020 when he had moved to Puerto Rico. And according to Logan, Pearl was placed at a horse ranch in Santa Clarita in California, where she had lived there for about 10 months. However, the ranch owner moved and Pearl was rehomed to a farmer nearby. Logan's explanation just aimed to clarify his role and just to avoid direct blame for Pearl's current condition.
And I want to do everything I can to help. That's why I emailed the Gentle Barn.
Logan Paul is done playing piggy in the middle. Recently, it came to light that Logan's pet pig Pearl had been found abandoned in a field and wasn't in a good way. When this news broke, the internet began to scrutinize Logan and accused him of animal abuse. But it seems there might be more to this story, and Logan has taken to TMZ to share his side.
Cuddled with this pig. I slept with this pig. She was in my life for 2 to 2.5 years. And she lived the best life ever. She was regularly bathed, ate meals that were like gourmet for a pig, had a 30-foot by 50-foot pen, had an apartment of her own. Like, I loved this pig. And so, yeah, seeing that video was heartbreaking to me. I thought Pearl was in a safe, healthy condition and state. And when I found out she was not, and it sucks, man.
Still, the situation just sparked important questions about the long-term commitment that were needed when caring for pets and the challenge of ensuring their well-being after they've been rehomed. It also highlights the scrutiny that public figures face when it comes to animal welfare, and not only public figures, even people like you and I. Honestly, there are some conditions that would make you not be able to cater for your pet any longer, but then you should give it to a responsible person. Also be checking on the pet regularly. Secondly, when it comes to like this Pearl, I think that he just got this pet because people don't really have pigs as pets, and it's like a shock value where it will create more views for your content. And when he got tired of that, he just gave her to the next person. I can understand going to Puerto Rico, maybe there's different rules when it comes to animals and homing animals, but then again, he can travel to any place he wants to travel to whenever he wants to travel to. There's nothing like calling to do it like a FaceTime with your pig, finding out the next step, like if the farmer is moving, where next, can I have the number of the person that's going to take the pig and everything. But anyways, understand if this was his only pet controversy, but Pearl's story is not Logan Paul's only pet related controversies, because in 2019 he shared a tragic story about his Pomeranian dog who was called Kong. So according to Logan, Kong was tragically killed by coyotes that had managed to breach his properties. Logan described how Kong had been barking at 2 coyotes outside the pens, and the wild animals just found a weak spot in the barrier and entered the yard, and this led to the death of Kong. Overcome with grief and anger, Logan embarked on what he would call a 2-week study of coyote behavior, and he aimed to track down the coyotes that were responsible for the death of his dog. Armed with a bow and arrow, he spent hours each night waiting for the coyotes to return. But after 2 years, Logan said that he finally killed the coyote responsible, and he actually called it a miraculous killing. Yeah, but I'm going to play the video after this. One Reddit user has just summed up the whole situation with a humorous but accurate observation about Logan's pet drama. The person said, Logan Paul might be the only person to turn the tragedy of losing a pet into a bizarre revenge saga. Another said, you can be a psychopath without being a murderer, a serial killer, etc. And there is no way that Logan isn't high on the sociopathic scale in some way. I'm not trying to armchair diagnose, but I wouldn't be surprised if he had a personality disorder like MPD or ASPD or something. This pattern of being devoid of empathy is just wild. This incident, though rooted in the understandable grief of losing a beloved pet, just raised several concerns. It just highlighted the risk of keeping small pets in areas with significant wildlife activities without proper protection or precaution. And furthermore, Logan's reaction, attempting to hunt the coyote responsible, just sparked debate about the ethical considerations of dealings with wildlife encounters. His decision to seek revenge on animals simply acting on their natural instincts raised questions about appropriate and humane ways to address such situations.
My dog got eaten by a coyote.
Kong.
Little
Pomeranian.
Little tiny Pomeranian. He was barking at the coyote. He sensed something was on the other side of the gate, and he was, I'm gonna be honest, he was provoking them.
Animal instinct. They think they're big monsters.
And he thought he was a
big ass dog. He's one of the little dog thought he was a big dog, so he's barking at the.
Right out the gate, he's blaming his dog for provoking the coyotes that killed him. And again, I said this in the last video, but as the owner of small dogs in Los Angeles, you know that coyotes are rampant and you cannot leave your small dog in the yard unattended because there's a good chance it's going to get eaten by coyotes. And I wore this shirt in solidarity, by the way, with the dogs of the world.
So now let's talk about his Prime drink controversy. In July 2023, Logan Paul's energy drink Prime came under fire, prompting New York Senator Charles Schumer to call for an FDA investigation into the drink's marketing and caffeine content. Schumer raised alarms about Prime's growing popularity, especially among children, noting that one of the summer's hottest status symbols for kids is not an outfit or a toy, that it's literally a beverage. He expressed concern that the drink could pose serious health risks, particularly as it targets a younger audience. Schumer also pointed out a very significant issue. While Prime Energy includes a warning stating it's not recommended for children under 18, isn't clearly differentiated from Prime Hydration, that's the caffeine-free version. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, while I was researching this, I didn't know that there were two different, I just thought that there were different flavors. I didn't know there was caffeine and no caffeine one, because the whole label and the whole packaging, they kind of look similar to me. I didn't know that. I thought all of them were caffeinated. That's why I didn't really drink them. I didn't have that much interest, because I heard the rumors that the amount of caffeine into it are like so illegal, but obviously because I live in the UK, I know it will be more regulated, but that kind of pushed me off not drinking it. I didn't know there was a caffeinated one and there was just a beverage one. This, he argued, would lead to confusion and also increase the likelihood of children accidentally consuming high amounts of caffeine. And also there were like speculations and rumors that his drinks were being recorded in Canada, in which he came out and he was like, he's always addressing things in a very aggressive manner and everything. But anyways, done with Prime, let's go into Lunchly. Lunchly is a pre-packaged meal brand that was created by MrBeast, Logan Paul, and KSI, and it has recently come under fire after reports of mold being found in the products came up. Initially marketed as a healthier alternative to Lunchables, Lunchly offers 3 flavors. It offers the pizza, the turkey stack, and the nachos. Each kit also includes one of MrBeast's Feastables chocolate bars and also a bottle of Prime and the hydration version of Prime.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid. Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar. Feastables Crunch. Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese. We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar. Turkey Stack-Up, 310 calories.
230 calories.
21 grams of sugar.
Only 7 grams of sugar.
If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients. All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
Bro, I'm sorry, that's trash. All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not biased at all, but ours is way better.
Fiesta Nachos. 22 grams of sugar.
10 grams of sugar.
7 grams of protein.
9 grams of protein. Come in close and look at the queso cheese in Lunchly versus whatever that is.
Oh, God.
Drip versus stick. I like my cheese drippy, bruh. This is a Lunchly salsa right here. Look at the consistency, the texture. And this is Lunchables. This, look, it's watery. I can't even look at that. With 400 milligrams of electrolytes, my God!
And it's available for around $4. Super affordable. Go give it a try.
And when Lunchly was first introduced, it was promoted as a better option to Lunchables, which has been around for millions of years. However, that claim quickly faced criticism from creators like Rosanna Pansino and Dr. Mike.
Lunchly has just been called out on TikTok because someone found mold in it. Let me explain. Obviously, Lunchly is KSI, MrBeast, and Logan Paul's new product, and they're getting loads of hate from it from other YouTubers as well. And now it's just got even worse for them. Basically, this was posted on TikTok. Someone who basically bought the pizza. Still such an imaginative name for such a product. However, there was one problem. This is what it looked like. Basically, this person bought it for their son. And look at that. That is moldy cheese. Looks like there is blue cheese, but that's not blue cheese. It's not supposed to be that color. Here's a closer image of it, and it's not looking good. This person captioned the video, got my son his first Lunchly today. We were very excited due to my son and the whole family loving Prime, MrBeast, and the fact that it uses real cheese. As you can see, the cheese has blue on it, and it smells off. He did not eat this cheese, and we gave him cheese that we had at home. Everything else, pepperoni, sauce, and crust was fine. Please make sure you check it before eating it. Obviously, people might find this funny, but this is like quite a serious thing. Not anything too serious from this would have actually happened, because there's just not enough of it. But it'd make the kid very unwell. It's a good job that like a parent checked this, because the kid would have probably eaten that. This is the only case of this that I've seen so far, so it might just be a one-off, and hopefully that's the case. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments.
Minecraft YouTuber Dan DTM also voices concerns, accusing the trio of selling super products to their young fans who trusted them. His post prompted defensive responses from Logan Paul and KSI, but MrBeast, as usual, he kept quiet. And these two people, they came out, they defended the thing. The controversy reached new heights when Rosanna Pansino, she uploaded a video titled, "I tried Lunchly and it was moldy." In the video, she revealed what appeared to be mold inside the real cheese advertised in the kit.
I was shooting a video comparing Lunchly to Lunchables, and I opened the first package, which was supposed to be good until December 8th, 2024, and we just got this one. This was fresh from the store this morning, and there is a ton of mold in there. I honestly wasn't expecting that. I was thinking that, you know, maybe they would taste pretty similar, just, you know, not have that best or better for you ingredients, and I was going to go over nutritional facts and things, but this is really concerning, so I just am pausing from filming just to take a little break to show this, and I have a fork. Denise, is this okay if I use this? Okay, I have a fork, and I'm just going to dig into it just to see. Oh yeah, okay. That is a ton of mold. This is really dangerous.
Several other TikTokers and Twitch streamers like a Spicy Cow shared similar experiences, with the latter finding mold during a live stream. I don't know if I should say this. Why are you naming yourself a Spicy Cow? But let's continue. The discovery quickly went viral, with some joking that finding mold had become as sought after as rare collectibles. Though a possibly faulty sealing process was speculated as the cause, the theory has yet to be confirmed. In response to the mold claims, Logan Paul and KSI, they addressed the issue during the Impulsive podcast, and they dismissed the allegations as an attempt to stir up controversy. MrBeast, he has yet to make any public comment on the situation. Lunchly, he issued a statement to the Daily Mail, and they explained that the product undergoes multiple inspections, including checks by the USDA before they are being shipped out. Despite these assurances, the mold allegations has left a stain on the product's reputation. Yo, if the camera shifted, my battery died, so I had to quickly change my battery. Logan Paul once again sparked controversy. This time it was due to an incident involving a Kroger employee connected to his snack brand, Lunchly. The situation started when a sign was posted in a FRAT Meyer store owned by Kroger, falsely claiming that the Lunchly products had been recalled by FDA. In an effort to clear up the misinformation, Paul and his team, they traced it back to a specific Fred Meyer location and an employee named Casey. However, Logan Paul's reaction just went beyond merely addressing this false recall. In a move widely criticized as an overreaction, Paul shared personal information about Casey, including photos from his social media accounts in a video.
All right, this is the best one yet. According to ex-users, various retail stores have recalled Lunchly products due to FDA's concerns. The sign in the tweet reads, "Due to public health concerns, the FDA has recalled Lunchly products. We will restock as soon as deemed fit for consumption and ship through our warehouses."
That's so weird because FDA recalls are public by law. And as you can see, Lunchly is not on the FDA recall list. So hold up, that means that this sign is fake. Somebody typed up and printed out a 100% lie about Lunchly being recalled, taped it to the fridge, then a picture of it was taken by someone else and posted on social media as if it were real. Community notes, where you at? Anyway, I had my forensics team look into it, and they were able to find the exact location where this allegedly took place by photo matching the tweet with the gray door handle and the sales labels. Then we cross-referenced it with the locations that we distribute to. It's a Fred Meyer, and I had someone go there. Boom, exact match. Same door handle, same tag, same products even, but hold on, where is the FDA recall sign? Also, we can see the sales data. After Lunchly was recalled, it wasn't, but after that sign was posted, we continued to sell out all of the Lunchlys that hit the shelves in that store. So who put that fake sign up? Turns out it was an employee named who said this when we confronted him, and I quote, "That was like kind of rumorized, I guess, through around here, but we had seen a posting about that, but I was the one who had written that, but since we got Lunchly back, it's been taken down." When it comes down to the actual, like, I guess, accountability of it, it was a rumor that was up in the air. Since we had heard that the FDA whole thing was kaput, we took it down. Yeah, it was more of like it wasn't like a anyway. Hater or dumbass? I don't know, maybe both. Oh, and I also saw this video.
As of right now, it is believed that all of the Lunchlys are being discontinued in various stores.
Yeah, that's also not true. Turkey Stack'ems are not discontinued. Stores are selling them as we speak, and they're also still on Kroger's website, which would be crazy for an item that's discontinued. Hey, and look, I know some people are driving up to 130 miles just to find Lunchly, but please be patient as we try to ramp up production to meet the demand. But it's just crazy to me that we're a $4 lunch kit, and in the first 4 weeks, our headquarters had a bomb threat. The FBI has identified the individual. He's based in London, which is crazy because we don't even distribute there. A fabricated FDA recall that never happened. An attention-hungry little clout goblin who has made it her entire identity to speak negatively on all things MrBeast. And we'd love to think this is all just a coincidence, but it's a nah. We call him Cap. The fact is, the USDA inspects every finished food lot and approves it before even leaving our facility. And yes, it's possible that issues happen in transit, like seal breaking or at the store level with rough handling. But just like any produce you buy, problems can arise, and our retail partners are great. They'll offer a full refund, and we are happy to assist anyone at any time if you email our customer service. But at the end of the day, the product speaks for itself. In our first 5 weeks in Kroger, we've already outsold Lunchables and comparable SKUs that also sell drinks inside. We're going to keep innovating and improving our product as we attempt to disrupt this archaic industry that's been run by the same corporate giants for the past 120 years. It is a new era, and the ops are going to have to try harder.
This act of sharing someone's private details publicly is commonly referred to as doxxing, and obviously this sparks significant backlash, with many people deeming it unethical and very, very dangerous, because Logan Paul, he has so many fans that are millions that will literally go as far as just to protect him. So many people criticize Logan Paul, and they argued that his response was excessively harsh, especially considering the fact that there was a power imbalance between a high-profile celebrity with millions of followers and an everyday employee. They contended that Logan could have resolved the situation without sorting to targeting and exposing the retail worker. This one wakes up every day, tries to get his 9 to 5 and go home and rest. Meanwhile, this guy that has been having millions for, like, I don't even think he's ever experienced brokenness in his life. He's ever experienced not having money coming to you. He's ever experienced like waking up every morning knowing that you have to work and you have to show up, and if not, you could be sacked. He's never experienced that, but he just thinks that, oh, everybody's like him and everybody is literally like him, that he could just call them out whenever. Casey, the employee at the center of the incident, he spoke out about the distress that this has caused the situation, and they described feeling dehumanized and expressed how unsettling it was to have their personal social media content being shared publicly. Casey also commented on the discomfort of being mocked and reduced to a caricature in Paul's video. This controversy just ignited a wider debate on the ethics of influencers and celebrities in handling public conflict. Many people felt that Logan Paul's actions were unnecessarily aggressive, and this also was because of his massive online presence, while others just questioned the corporate responsibility of Kroger in the situation. Though Logan Paul's team just filed an official complaint with Kroger, the public targeting an individual employee was seen by so many as an extreme and unjustifiable response. Like, for the amount of money that Logan Paul has, I don't understand why can he not get like a PR? Is that what they're called? Like a PR, someone that would publish him so that you know when to respond or know when to respond. Like things like this, you should put out a statement, not going on social media and calling the people out, calling the person out and leaving your fans to go and dox him. Before we wrap up, another question I would like to ask: do you think that Logan Paul can ever fully redeem himself in the eyes of the public, or will his past actions always overshadow his future efforts? That being said, conclusion. Logan Paul's ongoing controversies, they just offer a tough but important lesson about accountability, responsibility, and the consequences of actions, especially for someone with such a massive platform. Whether it's his early YouTube antics, the mishandling of his CryptoZoo project, or his involvement in questionable business ventures, Logan Paul's name has often been linked to actions that stir outrage or disappointment. His failure to learn from past mistakes is also a very recurring theme, whether it's his approach to business, handling of public criticisms, or how he treats the people around him. Despite numerous opportunities to course correct, Logan continues to find himself in headlines for the wrong reasons, whether it's a tone-deaf response to a controversy or a poor decision in his business practices. It often feels like he's stuck in a cycle of controversy. This pattern suggests that despite his many attempts at rebranding himself, Logan hasn't fully learned how to take responsibility for his action in a very meaningful way. What we can take out from Logan Paul's story is that fame and success are not just about making big moves or having a loyal following. They come with a responsibility to act with integrity and self-awareness. It's very clear that Logan Paul still has lots of work to do in recognizing the impact that his actions have on other people. Until he fully acknowledges this, the cycle of controversy will likely continue. Final question: what's your opinion on public figures who constantly find themselves at the center of one drama or the other? Do you think it damages their credibility, or is it just part of being famous? What's your opinion on public figures who constantly find themselves at the center of one drama or the other? Do you think it damages their credibility, or is it just part of being famous? And that being said, guys, we've come to the end of this video. If you reached the end, kindly like, subscribe, share this video. Honestly, researching this was very interesting and very shocking. But if you think that Logan Paul had it bad or is worse, let me know if you guys want me to talk about Jake, because obviously talking about Logan, I had to also research a little bit about Jake, and just the little things I found on surface. Oh my God, Jake Paul is worse than his older brother Logan. But that being said, thank you so much. Please do not forget to purchase my journal if you want it, first of all. And secondly, my makeup. If you want to know every makeup that I use, is down in my description box, either on my TikTok storefront or my Amazon storefront. That way you can support me. And that being said, thank you guys so much. Till next time. Bye.
That's not true. You and the podcast. Oh, yeah, my podcast. Come on my podcast.